Good morning. We are here in Nyayo market, just after Nyayo market. Today tumerauka, wanasema an early worm catches the bird, or an early bird catches the worm. Shit. Leo tumerauka because yesterday I was loving the place. Naona gimbal yangu inaanza kunisumbua. Sijui how long it will take me. I already destroyed it. I'm a destroyer. So I don't know. It's overheating quickly, which means it's trying so hard to balance. Na kaina try so hard to balance, it means nimeifinya mahali. So yesterday I was loving the place and I wanted to stay. I stayed for one day, then the second day. Then on the second day, the person tried to finesse me, tried to get more money than me. So I decided that would be the end of me there. And as I've said on this trip, Kenyans, whenever they get a simple information about you, they try to get most out of you. Like wakuachi, they just don't do business correctly. It's like work on a pricing differentiation based on how they see you. Like wakiona umetoka kwa strong tea umeenda kwa maziwa, they try to raise the amount of money they want to charge for rent. They want to, like, I don't know why you do that. Is that the applicable business thing? Anyway, now we are also still having a very short walk to Kibwezi. It's probably less than 20 kilometers. But either way, naweza ongeza because I also want to finish this phase of walking, niende mahali nikae kidogo before I decide if I want to continue going or not. I think I've learned what I've wanted to learn, probably. Yep. Look where we are. Angalia sun. Just after being a very yellow stuff, and then kuna clouds zinamwagika in a very streamlined manner. Then uko mbele naona watu wako Valentino with the red thing. Valentino with the red thing. Anyway, today is a Valentine's Day. Hope you have somebody. If you don't have somebody, I can be a somebody from very far. We are still in Nyayo market. We are still after Nyayo market. To walk for a distance, like probably 50 minutes or so. I don't know where we are right now. Look at this tree. So before tuongele anything about today or anything we get today, yesterday I was talking, you know, saa zingine when you are doing something, you need to see if whatever you are doing is working. And for content, it's always views. Of course, sometimes huwa inakuwa money or who you are selling the thing to. na vitu kaa hizo, but for most part is views. And for me, nimejifunza corporate culture or kitu kaa hiyo, like when a thing you have to handle it like corporate. Not everything, most of the things zenye zinaanza you can't handle it like corporate. Like ukianzisha biashara and then ukiwa na startup and you want to manage it like a corporate, unataka kulipa minimum salary and everything, ita fail. Lazima ukuwe wa Kenya, you cut the corners and you cut a lot of corners to survive. But ikikuja kwa decision making, you have to operate as a corporate. Like you find people wenye wanakuambia this is where you are going wrong, this is where you are going right, and this is how you can change your situation. So me pia, I was in that point and I wanted people to help me know where I'm going wrong and where I'm going right. So I call a certain somebody mwenye ni honest. Najua watu wengine wakwangi honest. Watu wengine wanakuanga kala watu wa studio. Studio watu umeka ngoma and then naona kila mtu ako hapa du. Hata mwenye munda ngoma, you just know the song is not bopping. The song I bop. Like najaribu, but naona kila mtu anakuambia hii lazima hit, lazima itese mtaa. So those people first you avoid them, and there's a way yenye unajua like umse tunichocha, umse whatever is talking, whatever he likes to talk ni kubamba tu watu. People who make you happy every time, those are not the people you call for decision making, because you are only happy most of the time because haujui kweli or wamejaribu kushift your reality. Unajaribu unadanganywa buda, unaingia box aje. So I call this dude na wambia, look at this place. Nimegundua from Nyayo Market as we are heading to Kibwezi, the place imejengwa. The place is like deserted. This is probably a place yenye watu wanaishi. Kuna a lot of buildings. Nimeona some Somalis constructing something hapo nyuma, meaning this place is going to expand even further. Na ukiangalia hapa kuna, I don't know in shamba ya wildlife ama ni akina nani, but in a few years it's going to be prime. Hata huku nyuma it's going to be prime. So this is like Bitcoin, not 209 watu wenye alishabai walisha nini. This is like Bitcoin 2012. Nikishajua ujue ni late. So kaka unangoja mimi nikwambia ujue you are already a little bit late. But if you have cash right now, itakusaidia sana. Pale mbele there's a huge building. It looks like a church. Definitely either a church or a school, but most likely kuna several buildings. When it is several buildings, you know it's a school. when it's one huge building. And even hata kwa school, the biggest building somewhere is probably the church. Kenyans will love religion excessively, so much. The problem is that the countries that love religion also are the most crooked countries. Like ukiona watu wa kuomba ujue tu ni wakora. Hivyo ndo my experience imenshow. They're good Christian people, but most likely people want to show wameokoka. They're most likely the most crooked. Then huku we have, this is not as pickety. Oh, this is a university. This is University of Nairobi, somewhere campus. It's a campus, yeah. University of Nairobi, like St. Paul's penye naenda, but I think this one is a school. So there can be a campus huko chini, but this one is a school. I think so. Ndio sun imeanza kutoka. It's like 7:30. You are going 7:30, and this place is not as sparsely populated. This is the first place I'm walking, probably 5 kilometers in. Now it says that people are working. They are building. Kuna watu wanaenda shule. Like it's a you can tell we are heading to a town, but when I go even then all of a sudden tunaanguka place here. Tickets. Right now I'm so tired of tickets. Nataka ni catch people. I want to try the human experience. I want to see people. I'm tired of plants. I've been seeing plants the entire week. And now I want to at least see human beings. We have a problem today. See a body. Gimbal overheated. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem that we are facing today, and it's making my work very, very hard. I don't know how. I don't know what to do. Nilikuwa nafikiria like it's the temperature and everything, but I think it's because jana niliangusha. I am cursed. Naliangusha kama nimechoka. I was tired. I was trying to get my phone off my other pocket. Then nikasikia gungulu, and I don't know, from there something probably liharibika mahali. And now we have to Now we have a problem. Now I don't know how I'll record. You see, in a turn, I record at 1 minute. The farthest it can go is 30 seconds, then it in a turn. And I overheated. Now I probably need to go to the repairman Nairobi, and gimbal zina cost so huge, and they don't return to their state, the earlier state. They return to a very dilapidated state. So this is going to be another challenge among many of the challenges, but we'll keep on. Tuendelea kutembea even if naona vile ina behave. Tuendelea kutembea nataka tutatumia simu now. From henceforth we are past Kisayani town or Kisayani market kwa nyuma. And one thing I've noticed is how it's nearly 8 and the students or pupils though wanaenda shule sahi, which is unheard of in so many areas. Ukiangalia kwa njia, you find still people, and it's inaenda 8. Now nilifunzwa how to zoom. No, it's like this, zooming. Why are you not zooming? It's not zooming. I'm trying a lot of things and I'm ruining it. SCK Diocese of Makueni, Kisayani. We are in Kisayani. You can see Nazona. But was still, it's late according to certain quarters za kwenda shule. Kasi si ungeenda shule sahi, it will be wow. Watu walikuwa wanaraushwa, sijui watu walikuwa wanaraushwa for what? For discipline ama nini? The same discipline that people don't have, they were being beaten for. Anyway, we are like 10 kilometers away from Kibwezi. 10 kilometers away, that's like 2 hours. 2 hours of constant moving. Inakaa nitafika huko saa 4 or something, or even early, because yesterday I noticed I was moving quicker than I ran my last half marathon, and I'm not getting it. Like how can you walk faster than you can run? No, I kept wondering, how can I walk faster than I was running? Shetani gani ziko hapa chini? Sijui, probably it's just technology doing its own thing. You know how technology averages things. It's not the same way. Blow now move today, itakuwa average without minusing or plusing the time yenye umetake kukaa chini. But when you're running, hata ukipumzika, they just add it. They give people a lot of leeway when walking, but when running, they don't. How wajaribu. Kanataka kwa unasema unataka kukimbia, and then you should run. Run, Mr. Run. Deliverance Church International naona churches everywhere. The Deliverance Church yenye ilikuwa it was heavily built, like ilikuwa imejengwa. Sasa niko nyuma yangu, you can see the silhouette. Now we are passing another drainage, and as always there's no water. This is a bridge. Is this a bridge or a drainage? You must understand. But if you look at this area, you can see that tractors zimepita, lorries pia zimekuwa zikipita, so huku kuna maanisha huku pia there's some things going on, like people are really doing crazy work, be it investing, be it planting, be it kuuza vitu. I see a lot of people doing a lot of crazy investing, which is so good. It is so good to see. Anyway, wacha tutaongea baadaye. After the time wenye nilitaka kuongelea about issue ya jana, the gimbal was really messing up, and right now it's functioning correctly. If you know the entire Africa or probably Kenya, sai iko kwa situation at the Russian. Now the thing is, yesterday nilikuwa naona, unajua sasa niko Masaku and whatever Kenyans have this pre something about people from this entire region, especially the women, vile inafaa kuwe. So I was thinking, first, acha tu nikuwe honest. People don't get it how, as a person, as a man, always. Si makosa yako, si makosa yangu, si makosa yangu mekifikiria every time kiamuka, kilala, ukienda, unafikiria tu vile utapata kikojozi. Every day, every damn time, I've even been thinking about it kwa hii whole trip. Now, there are things like your body usually just makes you want, like it's just biological. If you reach a certain point, your body just usually wants you to do things. Now, the environment huwa ina prevent, and one factor environment inakuanga ukisota, like saa zingine kama nikisota, there's no way mtu anaweza ambao kama amesota. Kauna ambao na umesota, should go get checked in the head. Now, the other thing nakuanga shame, like shame huwa nakuwa kwa women na sometimes pia kwa men, but people don't say it kwa men, because kwa men huwa inakuja ka jokes, and that shame inakuanga with how people usually differentiate the number of people unaweza get a knock from and the number of people you can't. Like wakisema certain characters, like certain number. I'm trying to hide it, but I can't find the right words. Acha tu niseme, ukianza kusikia watu wakisema like beyond a certain age, never. Sijui single mother, never. Sijui mtu anakaaje, never. Like that is trying to reduce the amount of people that you can easily get. Ndo wakuachie a challenge. Like the only people they want you to knock are the people they know it will be a very hard challenge for you, like to struggle, because if they allow you to knock just anybody, like mzee nani, mtu ako tu vile yako nini, they know you will go, so you can do numbers, you can do Ronaldo numbers. So they have to prevent that by disallowing some people, so that ukiona mtu watu saa zingine wanasema mimi nini hivi, watu wanasema hapana, if you pay for something or pay for people, watu wanasema hapana, hiyo they are trying to make it as hard as possible for you to push your numbers up. Now the women, they are trying to kill that shame thing, which I don't know why. And shame, personally, it might be good for a person, but generally as a society it's very bad, because mi wanajua if you can sell anything, what one of like selling just corn is easy, like selling yourself or a body or a nini is easier, but selling anything is hard. So if you can sell yourself, you can just sell anything. You can just buy a product from people, now use it. You don't have to sell. Niko huku. Look at the environment. My gimbal imeanza kubehave, but I know it's only for a while. It's only for a certain amount of time before tena ianze shida yake. But that's what I'm saying. So kayo Russia, people just feel bad. Even myself, like I feel bad because hadi oresho wenzake wanapigana huko Ukraine, na yeye kazi yake ameacha Wakenya waende huko wampigania, na kuja huko ku get the easiest kikojozi he can get, like he's doing a rampage here instead, while his brothers and all the other foreigners are fighting for him. Hiyo msena first akiwe kwa Putin so that aende a fight. It's not good for any single person to use an advantage, a small advantage, for vikojozis. It is not good. Asitakiwe kwa Putin, aende apelekwe line ya mbele, because is a young man of fighting age, anacha sijua kina Abubakar na kina Maina wako Ukraine wanaekewa bomb, ndio you want to run, na yako huko. We should shame that person. You should not just shame the women as much as you should shame the women too. Like no, we should not shame the women, because I also want things to be easy for me. Man, saa zingine tu msipati wazungu, saa zingine mnatuangalia. Kwanza mimi nikipita huku nimekaa nikiwageuza mgeuziki. You hear me? Time the Putin guy atapelekwa Ukraine, I should be your guy. Anyway, look at the cars. This place is so good. Even najua, even na jua, you can still see. You can still see the kuna shades, kuna people. I don't know why I've grown fond of people all of a sudden after spending a week in Kitui. There were no people on the road, but I guess it's only for a period of time. Before then the human thing starts becoming hard. I start getting involved with the shoddy people. 15-16 kilometers into the walk, and we are approximately, or probably estimately, this is where we are. I don't know if you can see. Because the gimbal has decided doesn't work for us. But we are probably 8 kilometers from Kibwezi. Yup. You can see how the environment is. We have started walking slow. My legs have started paining. My back has started having its own issue. But we are still going to Kibwezi and go even further. Probably cover 30 kilometers. I'm saying approximately 8, and it's not even approximately 8. We are approximately 4 kilometers from unaona signpost. Are you seeing the signpost? 4 kilometers of Kibwezi. I am past Kibwezi, and now you can see but hapa Kibwezi watu wametupa a lot of plastics, like the area iko na too much plastics. But now in that area where tumeanza kuingia kwa wildlife zone. And people wameanza kuwa scarce again. So I'm looking for a cottage there. Not cottage, like a guest house there. Then maybe tomorrow we go up to Ugandan I, na tukifika mapema to book SGR yenye itatupeleka Voi. Then from Voi to Mombasa is not a very long walk. Though ni hardship. It's a hardship walk, lakini si long walk. Look at where we are environment. It's still hot, harsh. Gimbal bado imekata kazi. But we are still doing whatever we can. Hey. Jua imenichapa nimekuwa nimedarken. Nimepata tan. Wazungu wanasema tan. Hapa si tan, hapa niko darken. Mwanza kukaa kofia, which is okay. That's the shade that I always go for. Anyway, we still have around 8 kilometers before we can 8 kilometers before we can reach a place where there is penye kuna places where you can chill. So nikikaribia we'll let you know. Here again a movement ya gimbal ya kuanguka. It's like we are not doing this anymore.